How's everyone doing today? I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Welcome back to my channel on this website we like to call I don't know what's going on anymore, man. Like what's up.com/youtube.edu. And today we are going to take a look at the Cycop Daysling 2.0 Explorer Edition. Let's get into it. So I hope everyone is being safe and doing well. I know everything's crazy right now. I know these videos are probably going to be way out of whack for me, probably releasing not on a normal schedule because working for an environmental company, I said this in my last video, just in case anyone was wondering, which probably not, but I'm going to tell you anyways. My company is doing like cleanups for confirmed cases of COVID-19 at certain businesses and companies and stuff like that. So I have been nonstop for like over 2 weeks now, trying to find time to record and edit. So I apologize if these are late or out of sync. I don't want my channel to die because I just got past 300. Thank you so much for over 300 subscribers. That was my main goal when I started this. I was like, man, if I can get to 300, I'm doing something right. Now I'm at like 310. So all the new subscribers that subscribed recently, thank you so much for joining me, and all my OG original subscribers. I'm never saying that word again. OG is terrible. I'm sorry. Thank you for sticking around this long. So with all of that being said, I hope everyone's doing well, staying safe during these times. And let's talk about some sling. Let's talk about some sling. Let's sling some sling. Okay, so I reached out to Cycop because I saw they had a new Kickstarter a little bit ago, and I'd seen one of their day packs, and I was like, hey, Cycop, I would love to review one of your products. Would you guys like to partner? I'd love to purchase one. Maybe you throw me some love, you know, spread the review around. And they were like, hey, what do you want? And I was like, well, I've never had a sling before. And they're like, we'll send you one. And I was like, oh my God, cool. So this, they sent over their Daysling, and I'm not really a sling guy. I've never been a sling person. I have the Peak Design sling, which we will definitely get to, but this is a whole different ball game for me, and I gotta say, I'm thoroughly impressed with the way this thing works. For those of you that are looking for like a minimal, small sling that can carry a big bulk of like your everyday items, like a jacket or another jacket if you'd like to carry 2 jackets, as well as like some small tech gear and things like that, then I gotta say this is probably the perfect sling for you. Not a photography sling like the Peak Design, I will say that off the top. You could definitely use this as a photography sling if you didn't mind your gear being kind of loose, but ultimately I would say you'd probably want to get a sling that's dedicated. This is an expandable sling from 6 liters to 13 liters with magnetic locks, tons of organizations on the internal pockets, and it honestly can carry all of your daily necessities if you are someone that doesn't need a lot of daily necessities. I wouldn't say this would be a good alternative over like an everyday backpack, but as far as a sling goes, a commuter sling, I was using this at work and was having a ball with it because I could fit just about everything I really do need on a daily basis inside the expandable pocket, as well as having that internal stuff for my other necessity items. So with all of that, as I'm rambling about this, I'm really excited to talk about it, so let's just start talking about it some more as we continue with this video. Okay, so I'm going to hold the sling here and I'm going to read you off some materials. So the Daysling is made of ultra-high molecular weight polythene. It's apparently 10 times stronger than steel per weight, blended into fine nylon ripstop. And the Explorer has non-poisonous tarpaulin PVC. So this one is the Explorer, like I mentioned, has the weather guard zips, has this nice tarpaulin on the outside. It's very water resistant. This says waterproof. No bag is really waterproof if you have zippers that I've come across. If you know one, please let me know. I'd love to get my hands on it. But this is very water resistant, I will say that. I actually left this on my work truck. It was on the back, and I went inside the building, and there were sprinklers, and it soaked it, and everything inside was fine, which is great because I have like my portable heater and my converter, a lot of electronics in here that I carry with me, including my Nintendo Switch, and I was really happy that they didn't get wet or damaged. So very water resistant tarpaulin material, YKK weather guard zips. So awesome materials, very nice feeling. I love the way this material feels. It's tarpaulin, but it's not super rigid tarpaulin. Now I personally like rigid tarpaulin on some of my bags, like the Wandered Perverki or the Duo from Wandered. Other tarpaulin bags I am a big fan of. Pneumatic is big on their like rubbery type material. I like that, but this has got a lot more give to it, as you can see. And I'm going to show you everything about this bag. But first, let me throw this on for you because it's got this awesome, this like 360 strap going on here. See this? It can go all the way all the way around. But you probably don't want to do that because then it's going to get all tangled. But if it does get tangled, it is very easy to untangle it or tangle it more, which I just did because directions are also hard. It's also got this awesome little padded sleeve that easily can be removable if you wanted it to be, and it's very, very comfortable. Easy to adjust here with this single little strappy dap thing here to adjust the sling. But let me go ahead and throw this on for you. And I continue to mess up the way I throw slings on because I am backwards, but it's because I'm a lefty, you know. World's hard for us lefties. I am roughly 5'8", exactly 5'8". I keep saying roughly. I am 5'8". I have to admit that I'm on the shorter side. 165 pounds, and this is the sling on me. I probably have this on wrong because I never wear this thing right. The slings aren't my forte, if I'm being honest. But overall, it's a very easy and nice sling. And what I like about this is it's got that nice, okay, I am wearing it right because the zippers are supposed to be here, ability where whatever you want is easily, all these zippers are right here for you to get in to whatever you might need, including even this big pocket here. So whatever you need, easy access to just, you're on your bike, ding, ding, you stop, oh, what's that? I need my ibuprofen because I'm getting a headache. I don't know. I don't know. Do you get ibuprofen when you're riding a bike? I have no idea. Either way, super nice material on the strap. Just nice, like, little webbing, street seatbelt material as words continue to be hard. And then, like I said, this nice little padded strap that is easily removable and it slides wherever you need it to. And again, super easy to adjust. You know, you just hold this buckle and you just hold the buckle and it slides up. It's really easy to loosen more than anything. But nice little, there you go, just like that. Okay, so let's move into the pockets, and there's a lot on this little guy. I mean, a lot for how the size of this. Like I said, it expands 6 liters to 13 liters, and how it expands is you got these nice magnetic buckles. They're not straps, they're buckles right here, right? So these are how you're gonna get your expansion out of this bag. Now, the one thing that I will say keeps throwing me off is if you notice how these come undone, I feel like it should be this one on top, and it kind of throws me off. It's not like a quick latch, because I feel like if it was just, you know, you threw it down and it latched, but it doesn't, it goes under, which throws me off. That's the only thing that's like kind of been a little tricky for me to navigate. But the expansion part and you compress it down, I will admit, has come in super handy. But for the sake of this, I'm going to leave this fully expanded out to the 13 liters. Just so you can kind of get an idea, I packed this out as much as I could. I've mentioned in a couple other videos, I am in the process of moving. My whole house looks like a rummage sale, including where I record. There's just boxes. If I flip this camera around, you'd be like, oh my god, go on Hoarders, dude, you need help. Because it's like boxes and just crap everywhere as we continue to downsize and get ready for our move across the country during a pandemic. So, you know, fun times. But this is the fully expanded. I put what I have left because I packed a lot of my clothes away, which I don't own that many clothes. Send me clothes if you want to. But this is the fully expanded sling. Okay, so you open this main compartment, and what I actually have in here is a packed out, this is the small Peak Design packing cube. This fits in there with more room. Now, I don't have this packed out all the way. You could definitely do the uncompressionized, this expand, that's what it's called. Expand this out, and it would easily still have room in here. Okay, so that's what I had in here just to kind of fill up space. But if you can kind of get an idea, this thing is monstrous. I had a Hot Logic Mini, a big ass power converter, and a pair of gym shorts and a t-shirt in here, and it still had room. So I'm saying you could easily put like a thick sweater or jacket or anything like that. If you're going to use this as a gym bag, you could definitely do this gym, because what it has is this duffel bag type opening, which is phenomenal. I love that they did that. It doesn't look like it would when it's, you know, all down and everything, but when you put this down, as I bang around, it has this nice duffel bag, and you can easily see what's in there opening. So lots and lots and lots of space in this main compartment. And then when you compress it down all the live long way, it still can fit quite a lot. But that is just so you can kind of see fully compressed. The sling is fairly small. So you could use this as a minimal, you know, sling as well if you didn't want to have this fully packed out. Okay, so then you move to this middle compartment, and this is where you get a bulk, if not almost all, of your organization. Now what you have in here up at the top is a nice little compartment here for, you might be able to fit a pair of sunglasses. I haven't really tried. Do I have any around? So you might be able to fit, these are not mine, these are my fiance's. You could definitely, okay, yeah, you could put a pair of sunglasses. I haven't tried that, I'm sorry, I probably should have. Mine are in my car. But you could definitely put a pair of sunglasses as I continue to mess up my words. But it's just a nice little compartment here. Really great, all the materials on this bag, I just gotta tell you, just feel really, really solid and like they're gonna last. You got that nice little compartment, and then on one side here you have three behind these mesh that are just little pockets. You could easily fit power chargers, regular phone chargers, anything like that. And then in front of those you've got a long zippered mesh that, it's an interesting concept they've done here. You have this one zipper, and then they're each still separate compartments. If you can kind of see, so you got these guys behind, and then this one zippered guy opens up into small little pockets, but it's one long zipper for all of those compartments. I cannot wait to get a new setup where I don't have to like struggle and do acrobats to like show you what's in the bag, you know? So yeah, the only thing about this that I wish this was just one big mesh compartment here, because if you had something in this mesh guy, you're then having to unzip it all the way and then reach in. It just feels a little funky that these are tethered, kind of, that they're individual pockets. It feels like it should be one big pocket, but either way, 6 organization bits on this side alone. Then you flip it around, you've got one big compartment with a pass-through to the next compartment, which we'll get through, because there's a lot of compartments on this guy. I'm just telling you, there's a long way to go. We got a long way to go. Not really, but we got a little bit more to go. So you got this one guy right here with a clip dip thing that you could, you know, attach your keys to, throw your keys in there, you know, how that goes. And then again, another long zipper that this time, I have to admit, I like this a little bit more, is just 2 compartments of mesh. Not a whole lot of built-in dimension to these mesh. They're not like stretchy mesh. It's just not like stretchy mesh. Stretch. I feel like all these words just sound funky coming out of my mouth today. But these work super, super well as just 2 nice big pockets, throwaway stuff. You know, I kept like housekeeping medicine because, you know, like sometimes I get headaches, and like chapstick and extra earplugs because of my job. And when I was inside, like in a suit, I'd keep my watch in there. My phone would go into like this compartment. This is like a good compartment for tons of little minimal organization. If you go to like my nomadic bag, travel bag review, that front pocket, how it has like all those little mesh compartments, it's kind of what it is in here. Just a nice little place to kind of organize your little tidbits. So again, one big zipper for those 2 compartments, and a flappy dap. And that still leaves plenty of room in this main opening here to just put stuff, you know? And then, like I said, it has this pass-through. And as we move to the back compartment, this back compartment is where the pass-through comes through, and you could leave your power charger. There's a nice little zippered guy right here. Put your power charger there, run your cord into here, and just throw your phone in there if you wanted to, or the other way around. I'm not a big pass-through person. I don't really use it. I'm not gonna say I'm not a fan. I just don't really use it, I guess. But nice little zippered guy on this side, and this is where you can keep a small tablet. I've actually thrown my Nintendo Switch because this is obviously essential in a move. You need to have this because when you're driving 2,600 miles and you're not driving anymore, you want to be able to play the Switch, because I've been killing it on Zelda, the little green guy Zelda. I'll continue to make this joke for as long as I'm alive. But anyways, that's the kind of like size comparison. But I know that my iPad mini would fit in here, and I think a couple Samsung tablets probably would fit in there, but unfortunately I don't really have anything of bigger size. But you're definitely not getting any laptops, that is for sure. And then it has a nice little tidbit here of elasty to secure all that, and that is this back compartment. It's just a tablet or Nintendo Switch compartment with that other side of the pass-through. And then the final part of this sling is on the back here. It's a magnetic little sleeve. If this was going to be like one of your carry-ons, this would be a good pocket to maybe put your passport, boarding passes, things like that you want close to the body, but you still want to be able to get to. So when you sling this around, you know, you can easily still get in there, and it's got that nice magnetic closing. So that is all the pockets and organization on the Cycop Daysling 2.0 Explorer, because that is a long title for a great little sling. Now the comparison that I have it to, and I haven't done a review on it, is like I mentioned at the top, the Peak Design sling. Now, if you want a sling that's more for photography, like I mentioned, definitely go for the Peak Design because they have the foldable dividers and your stuff is going to be a little bit more secure. But if you want a sling that you can take to the gym, a good carry-on, because I don't think you'd really get hit with having a sling if you also had like a backpack. You might be able to get away with both of those. This is a good daily carry sling, not a photography sling. I'm going to say that again because I feel like some people might be like, oh, I can use that for, don't use this for photography. That's what I'm gonna say. Unless, again, like I said, you have like a camera cube. I take that back. Okay, this would be a good photography bag. If you had a camera cube that would fit in this opening right here, then it'd be a good camera sling, because then you'd have plenty of organization for the other tidbits. So I'm sorry, I retract everything I said before. But overall, look, I've really enjoyed using this Cycop sling. I cannot wait to get more from them. They're apparently updating their day bag, so when they do that, I'm definitely gonna get my hands on it. So check out the Cycop Daysling 2.0. I mean, I'm not really a sling guy, but like I used this at work for a good amount of time, and I was fairly impressed with it. Like I said, there's just a couple caveats, like with the buckles. I feel like it should be on top, and the zipper thing. Like I feel like there should be one big pocket instead of, you know, individual. I'm not crazy about that. But also, why I have your attention, if you're still watching, I'm wearing my Live Sign shirt because they just knocked down the Flex Canvas 2.0 pants from $130 to $100. And I want to give these guys a shout out because they're an incredible company and they also deserve your support. They were able to make their pants cheaper and then continue that. They were going to do it over the summer. They have a big thing going on right now. Great company. Those are like the only pair of pants I own now, pretty much, are the Live Sign and my Boulder denims. So check out both of those guys, but definitely check out Live Sign. I love these guys. But also check out Cycop. I'm just throwing in two brands at once because who cares? Who cares? I don't. Do you? I don't know. Let me know. Anyways, if you have any questions, comments, concerns about this sling, let me know in the comments below and I'll do my very best to answer those for you. If there's a product you'd like me to get my hands on, let me know. I'll try to do that for you so I can make a review so you can see what it's like before you use it. Again, thank you so very much for helping me pass 300 subscribers. Hope you continue to follow me along on this wonderful thing that we're doing here. I don't even know what we're doing anymore. What are we doing? Like, subscribe if you want more nonsense, and I will see you guys next time.